going on, everybody? Trying to get some settings straightened out here. Give me a sec. Hope everybody's doing okay. All right, if you guys could let me know if you can see me and hear me okay, I would appreciate it. I see a couple people on here. I apologize. Some of the settings got screwed up on my channel here. Give me a moment and we'll get this thing up and running. All right, I see Dakota Joe here. Steve, I see you here also. Okay, I got Lima Charlie. We're all good. Okay. Let me still... Okay, there we go. Everybody's up. Great. All right. I apologize. Somehow when I schedule these videos to go off at a certain time, like tonight at 7 p.m., somehow when I looked at the settings, it had scheduled it for today's date in 1969. So apparently you can go backwards in time in YouTube. I don't know how you do it, but maybe I'll figure out that setting somehow. And I want to get a poll up here if I can. Yeah, let me get a poll going here. Just give me one sec. Yeah, I'm typing it in as we do this, so. One more moment. There. Poll's up. Everybody take a vote on the poll if you don't mind. Question tonight is, how many times did you fish this year? Thanks for all the thumbs up, by the way, everybody. I see those coming in. We got over 50, over 25, over 10. I mean, those are all kind of speculative. I mean, you could say if you went over 10, you might have gone over 25. You understand what I mean. If you went over 50 times, vote that. 25 to 50, vote that. Over 10, vote that. Between 1 and 10. You'll know what I mean. You're all very smart. I figured that out over the years. A lot of smart people on this channel. Just like that, the votes are rolling in. Let's see what we got. Over 25, so like between 25 and 50 times is the leader right now. Over 50 is not far behind at 28%. Some of you out there are hardcore. Good job. And between 1 and 10 is like the trail. The one that's bringing up the end there. Hey, that's great. Glad everybody got out. Steve Steele, no fishing for you. Been out chasing some geese. I got you. It's that time of the year also. Josh Axe, thanks for all the thumbs up. Swamp Rat, backwards in time, not such a bad idea. I don't know. It depends. Depends on how your past, your past time was, I guess. Aimlessly drifting. You wish the Packers could go back in time. We'll talk about some football here. I mean, it's opening day on football. We got to talk football a little, right? Ken Brescia from Tennessee would go for more, except for shoulder surgery. I know, I hear you there. My left shoulder is completely garbage. I need to go. I'm afraid of shoulder surgery. It's hard to say it. Shoulder surgery. I'm afraid if I go in for it, it might make it worse. I've heard horror stories on that. Chad Douglas, with the Lions went back in time, they would stink. Oh man, Chad, I'm not trashing the Lions this year, man. I am all positive on the Lions this year. We'll talk about that some too. James Fiddler in the deer blind with your daughter. Well, good luck to you. Chris Briggs said your son shot a nice 9-point. Congrats to him. All right, let's get going here. Got some things to talk about. Let me do my little newscast thing here. Should have that beep 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 beep, that music coming in. If you're old enough to know what that, you guys remember that? A lot of the young people out here won't remember that beep 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 beep. I remember that from when I was a kid. The newscaster tapping the paper and the whatever beeping noise it made back there. If you remember that, put it in the comments. I'd like to see that. All right, first thing we're going to start off with, it's September 11th. Take a moment in your day. Just take a moment for a moment of silence, whatever way you want to. We're not going to do that here. But however you do it in your own time, please, I did already. Take a moment just to remember September 11th and all the people that were needlessly and tragically lost their lives on that day. So, and all the people that responded to the call. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Still, I remember it. But we're not going to go deep down that road. Just take a moment, if you don't mind. Take your hat off or whatever you want to do in your own way, and take a moment to remember. So, okay, next thing I got to talk about, scams. Guys, gals, scams have been prevalent on YouTube now for a long time. We've been getting them now on this channel pretty commonly. On any giveaways, it seems like there's a scammer that finds that out. He'll get on there, or she'll get on there, and they'll say, hey, text me at this number, you won, or send me an email at this, you won. Remember, if you get those emails, those texts, those scams, whatever you get that on the comments, remember, that is not me. The only way you'll ever find out if you won something on this channel is I will tell you on one of these live streams. Do not fall for those scams. I had several people that contacted me and said, hey, was that you that sent me this message? Hey, before I text this back, was that you? Just want to confirm. So, I mean, they're real looking. Just don't get scammed, please. If it's not me talking to you directly right here, it's not me. Just remember that. I've contacted YouTube on that. I've deleted, I believe, all of the scam messages, all that I found anyway. But just in the future, because I know we do giveaways on here all the time, or just in general, don't fall for that BS. And it's out there, and there's a bunch of scumbags out there, slime balls, looking to take your hard-earned money whatever way they can. Don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. All right? All right. Emily, do you think the beeping newscaster was from Hee Haw? It could have been. I just remember that somewhere in my head. But I do remember Hee Haw, too. That was an interesting program for the time. All right. All right. Next thing. What do we want to do? Giveaways from last week. So the 2 purple taco giveaways, I did give them my giveaway away to somebody that came in the shop. I was in there on Friday. Somebody came in and said hello to me, and I handed that thing right over to that person. Congratulations to them. But the 2 people that I announced last week, and I think I still have the names. Let me look. Yeah, Don Merlick and Randy Mueller. Neither of those people have contacted me yet. So Don and Randy, I pulled your names out on the, actually it was just this last Thursday that I did. Don and Randy, you have until this coming Thursday to get in touch with me for those giveaways. I'll gladly send them to you. Actually, Leroy from Purple Taco was going to send them to you. So please contact me, christangletackle@gmail.com, and I will figure out your address. I'll get those out to you, or however we're going to do that. Excuse me. But yeah, if I don't hear from you by this Thursday, I'll draw 2 more names. All right, it's just the way it works here, and no hard feelings. Okie what am I missing here? Ken Brescia is saying he released a 42.6-pound female king. I'd like to see a picture of that, man. That's a monster. Yeah, I mean, I see comments coming in here. About the scams. I mean, they're so realistic. If you have any kind of an email account, or you comment, it seems like anything electronically these days, boy, they are on you. Like, you know what on you know what, flies on you know what. So it's just such a crappy situation that we even have to mention that. But yeah, just don't fall for them, okay? All right. If you saw the last time I was here, I talked to you about, I got some new shirts out on our merchandise website. That link is right down below. If you want to go down there, it just says something like, if you want to get some great salmon apparel, click here, click on that. If you saw the thumbnail for this video, that is the Going Coho shirt that I came up with. I ran that by quite a few people here around the docks and in my family and other friends. And everybody loves it. And quite a few have sold already. But if you want to get yours, it's available. And it'll be available for probably a few months, I don't know, limited time, couple months, something like that. It's a cool looking shirt. I ordered a couple for myself. I'll be happy to show it to you when it gets here, which will probably be before next Thursday. I'll gladly show it to you though. Also, I talked to you about last week. I talked to you about my support for the Lions this year. I'm done being negative. I'm done letting anybody be negative to me about them. Turning that corner. I'm putting nothing but positive energy out into the Lions this year. They need it. They need our support. They don't need the booze. I know I'm probably people are clicking off this video right now saying I'm an idiot. But hey, it's my channel. I can say what I want. I'm all in on the Lions this year. If you want to show your support for the Lions, I have a shirt designed also on there. It's just got a really nice logo. It says Detroit with a nice lion head on it. It says, "We've got your back," and it's on the back of the shirt. So it's a real great way to show your support for the team this year. I've got a couple ordered. I'm going to give a couple away, but it would be great. If I could give them away to everybody, I would. But it would be great if we all got on this bandwagon and showed our support for our team this year. If you're not a Lions fan, yeah, that's fine. You do your thing. We'll do our thing over here. All right. Bill Gerlach, good to see you, man. Bill, also want to say I got the cameras from you. Thanks for sending those over. Bill Gerlach was very nice enough, or he was nice enough to send me a couple of underwater cameras for me to use next year. These will go on the downriggers like I've seen on other videos. Pretty interesting stuff. I have a feeling it's just going to make me more frustrated watching the fish swim up, follow baits, and then swim away. But I'm definitely going to try them out. I'm interested to see what these fish will do. No, Bill, I haven't tried them yet, so this will come next year. Ken Brescia thought I meant scams and scamania. Yeah, that's funny, man. Shane Trudell. Yeah, it was nice to meet you in the shop, Shane. Good to see you, man. See what I'm missing here in the comments. Dave Rawbotham, can you pick up the shirts at the Tangled Tackle Shop? No, you cannot. These are ordered through a third party. I don't have them made like here locally, like you normally would. Actually, when you put your order in on the shirts, it goes to a third party. They create them, and they send you the shirt directly from them. So no, we don't have them at the shop. But you can definitely get them. You can definitely get them through. Well, you can find them, like I said, through that link, or if you go on my website, darkbluecharters.com. Links down below. Go to the merchandise section in that website. You can find them there also. All right. No problem, Bill. I'll figure the cameras out. I'm looking forward to it. Bill's saying if you have any trouble with the cameras, let him know. No, Bill, you're good, man. I appreciate you just throwing them my way. I appreciate everybody that does all that they do to help this channel out. All right. Fishing. Let me say this before we get into the report. Fishing is good. And it's going to stay good for a few more weeks, maybe another month. Because of that, I was truly considering ending my charter season like this week. After this weekend, I was thinking I'm going to pull the boat, go full bow hunting mode, and just concentrate on that. But I think, in talking to some other captains at my marina, we're all on the same page here. Probably going to leave the boat in until mid-October because there's still really good adult kings out there. Even if they go, the coho that we're getting this year are stupid good. I mean, some of the biggest coho I've seen in years, if not ever. Really excited about that. And the 2 and the 3-year-olds are out there really hot and heavy right now. So I'm going to leave the boat in. I don't have any charters scheduled. I left the rest of this month and the rest of this year blank because of that. But I'm going to open up my charter again until probably mid-October. So if you want to get out there and go, get in touch with me. Just call me or text me. Chris Tangle Tackle is my, email christangletackle@gmail.com or call me 231-252-1177. My website is also down below. As I have all that information, I'm going to run a special too. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to because you guys are such nice people. I'm going to do this to just give back a little. $100 off charters till the end of the year, starting right now. So if you go on my website, see my normal rate, $100 off my normal rate up to 4 people, and we'll do that from now until I shut down for the end of the season. So if you're looking to go and you got a date in mind, call me or text me or email me, and I think you're going to be really surprised, or not really surprised, you're going to really enjoy some really good fishing up through the end of the season. I'm really looking forward to it. Much more than I have been in many, many years, if not ever. So, yeah. Tim Wyatt, you appreciate the podcast. They've helped you tremendously, Tim. Thanks for being here, my man. 13-pound coho, Ken Brescia. Yeah, 13-pound cohos have actually been about the average for the big bucks out there right now. Just crazy big coho, and man, do they fight! And when I made that saying up, going coho, it's because if you've ever fought a coho, when a coho goes complete coho, what they do to everything at the back of your boat. They are a blast to catch, and that was the inspiration for that logo on that shirt. But yeah, 12, 13-pound cohos are pretty darn common right now. Just amazing fish. Leroy Dowding, good to see you. Leroy from Purple Taco Fly Supply is on here. I haven't seen Scott on here. Does anybody know if Scott Argetsinger's been on tonight? Scott's good friend, works as the general manager at Dreamweaver Lures, which always reminds me. These live shows, Thursday and Sunday night live shows, are proudly brought to you by Dreamweaver Lures. Always check them out at dreamweaverlures.com. Best stuff out there, best people out there. That link is in the description also. All right, we got it covered then. Watch out for scams. If you're looking for shirts, the link's down below. There's some great designs on there. You guys got to check out. You got to check out the Tippy Dam design that I did, and you got to check out the I Survived the Pierhead design that I did. Those are all on that page. If nothing else, just go check them out. Give me your feedback, but got quite a few laughs out of those. I think you'll like them. All right, charters, like I said, $100 off until the end of the season, starting right now, up to 4 people. And the giveaways, we covered all that. Let's talk about the fishing report, and then we'll talk a little football, and then we'll get the heck out of here, and you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Fishing is good. Fishing is really good. Still, been a couple slow days mixed in with really good days, but the good days have outweighed the slow ones. From the 10s all the way up to the 17s, 80 foot of water to 120 foot of water is all holding good fish. I'm talking still really nice adult kings. Some are really dark, but some are still pretty silver. Really nice mature coho. And by mature, we talked about that already. We're catching 10 to 12 pounders daily. 2 and 3 year old kings out there as well, just gobbling it up. It's a wonderful thing. Even some lake trout out there occasionally coming in. So that is some really good news for this time of the year. We've been running everything. Everything's deep. The temp break dropped way, way, way back down. We got that cold rain coming in right now. Little north wind coming, but the temp break is sitting right down like around 90 feet as of yesterday. Downriggers, we were running 70, 80, and 100, or 70, 90, and 100. Big paddle on the shoot rigger again. A big Dreamweaver 11-inch double slick, or the big Beckhold 11-inch Mercury Falling, or the, I don't know the name of it, slick on one side with a green and blue on the other side. Those have been great. Pickled Sunshine's a staple on that thing. It lives on that thing. Either one of those. But Out and Downs has been really good. My mate's Out and Down outperforms my by Out and Down I mean corner downrigger. His corner downrigger has been outperforming me day in and day out. I hate the guy for it, but it's all good. That thing has been just going off with a green goby. I got that written down right there. That green goby on there. That green goby has been just sitting there, trip after trip, getting ripped after rip. And I think it's chewed up to all Dickens, and it is still going off. So he's been running the green goby on his corner downrigger. Above that on the free slider has been the the green globe frog with a white belly. That thing's been getting tagged as well. On my side, I've been going all over the place between a lot of Wonder Breads, some dancing anchovies, and some plugs as well. White Lightning UV has been on there as well. I've been getting bites as well, but he's been outperforming me about 2 to 1 on his downrigger for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe he's just better than me. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. As long as one of the sides or both sides are catching fish, that's all good. Divers, double slicks with pickled sunshines have been going great. Riverside's been working well on those as well. The Dreamweaver paddle two-face with flip fin two-face with the fin up has been going good as well. Also pickled sunshine Riverside. Julie bird flies from KRW and no CM flies from Dreamweaver have also been working well on those. High divers back anywhere from like 210 out to 300 have been getting bit. Low divers have been also paddles and spinnies like that. Low diver's been anywhere from like 140 out to 180, also getting bit. Long lines, 300 copper with the A-bomb. The mag A-bomb on my 300 copper is just mangled. That thing looks like, I mean, it looks like it went through a meat grinder. It has bent up in ways that I couldn't imagine. The tape is just chewed. Some of the tape's coming off. The red hook on that thing is now almost silver. It's been lodged in so many fish's mouths, but that thing still, day after day, gets hammered. So mag A-bomb and a 300 copper has been fantastic. 225 coppers have been good. 10 colors have been good. 400 coppers we've been running. We haven't had a whole lot of bites on those, but some of my other friends have been. Some plugs on those have been working as well. But some of the other spoons that, not just on our boat, but I've talked to other people that have been working. Again, the A-bomb, the Green Goby, the Green Knight RV, the Moonshine Half Bread, which is it's a Wonder Bread. Half is silver, half is Wonder Bread. The Half Toad, the same thing from Moonshine. Again, that green glow frog with a white belly has been great. As far as plugs, excuse me, seems like white plugs have been better, especially that white lightning, like I said, in the UV has been really good. I can't say really good. That's not right. I don't want to lead you guys wrong. It has been really good. It's been taking fish. By something that's really good, I mean like that A-bomb or that Green Goby that's just getting pounded. I would tell you that's really good. But White Lightning is doing okay. Coho on spoons, Kirksey? Yeah, absolutely Coho on spoons. They've been ripping it. That's all we've been fishing mainly is spoons. And Coho are coming in hot and heavy on them. We had several bites yesterday. I think we had a dozen plus bites yesterday. And many of those were, I have no doubt they were Coho. Because they're on there for a while and then they were gone, or they would hit it and rip it and then they were gone. So, but saw several nice Coho not only coming into our boat but also at the fish cleaning station. And again, I'm not full of it when I say 12 to 14 pound male Cohos have been not uncommon. In fact, very common. All right. So again, speed has been on average. I've been running a little bit hotter, 2.4 to 2.7. I've been bumping it up a little. I find the Cohos like that little faster speed. So watch your speed a little, bump it up a little bit more. Temp, like I said, is down deep. Area, like I said, 80 to 120 foot of water has been solid. And again, the 10s or even the 11s all the way up to the 16s or the 17s in that area has been about the best from what I've heard out of Manistee. All right. That should give you all the information that you need to get out there and put a bunch of fish in the box. All right. And if you don't want to take your boat, like I said, come grab a charter with me. I would love to get a few more going this year. I just want to go fishing more, to be honest with you. Normally this time of the year, I'm burned out. I mean, normally this time of the year, this thing's full of an adult beverage, and I'm just sitting back and trying to get some sleep. But I am like wanting to go fishing more and more right now because it is that darn good. Joe Wilbon wants to know how far I run my spoons back on my riggers. 25 feet's an average, but don't be afraid to spread them back a little bit more, especially if you got Coho around. All right. Hayden Kiefer, how are you doing? Pretty good, Hayden. How you doing? It looks like I missed something from David Rowbotham. Dave, let me see if I can find your comment. I want to know if I could accept a donation for a giveaway. Yeah, Dave, if you want to give something away on the channel, absolutely. I'd love to pay it forward for you. If I can be the media outlet for that, yeah, I'd be happy to. Just get in touch with me in any of those ways I already talked about. Mag or standard Goby? Bob Hunter, that's a good question. It's been a standard. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't touch on that, but yeah, definitely a standard. Chris Briggs saying you're slaying them on a green flounder pounder on your furry slider. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good spoon. Reed Niels, how far back we run on the Goby? That's anywhere from 25 feet to 35 feet. Why such larger Cohos? Tim Wyatt, I don't know. I'm not a biologist, Tim. I mean, the obvious answer to that in my mind is better bait, more abundance of bait, bigger bodies, packing on the pounds like we all do in the wintertime. Or anytime, sometimes I do. But yeah, I think it's definitely, it's contributed most likely probably better food out there, more abundance of food. Yeah. Bill Dickens, sorry you messed up your knee. Go get it fixed, man. Chris Briggs got a 20-pound channel cat 40 feet down 100 foot of water on a spoon. That happens sometimes, Chris. It just does. Don't feel alone in that. Yeah, sometimes it just happens. John Stiles, do I ever use glass beads with flash or fly? Yeah, Purple Taco has some excellent UV. They're not glass. They're poly or plastic. I'm not sure. But yeah, they have some excellent clear UV beads. Yeah, absolutely. Mark Pearson wants to know, do I use that breakaway cable on my Fishhawk even though I'm using a snubber? No, I don't. It's just, that thing would make it probably 5 feet long. Using that dead set release from Dreamweaver, I don't see the need anymore to run that breakaway cable on there. Good question though, Mark. Chris Odell, is a Fishhawk a must? Chris, I could answer that a million ways. Yeah, I would say, yeah, it is. If you want to put more fish in the boat, I guess you got to ask yourself some questions before you ask that question. Do I want to be more productive, put more fish in the boat? If the answer is yes, then a Fishhawk is a definite must. Your catch rate's going to go up exponentially once you put a Fishhawk on there. It's a good question, though. I toyed with that question in my head for years. Back when the Fishhawk 840s were around, really just getting going in depth raiders and the other contraptions that were out there. I went back and forth for years, and when I finally put one on, I don't know how I ever lived without it. Hayden Kiefer, you can use a flasher spoon. Not sure what you're saying there, Hayden, but okay. All right. Lions. I got to touch on the Lions. They lost today, but they look good. They look good doing it. They scrapped, and they kept up with a team that was supposed to just absolutely come in there and stand on them. So, the Eagles are supposed to be a favorite in the division this year, so the Lions stood up to them very, very well. If the defense had been a little better, I think we would have easily won that game. But man, they put the points up, and I'm telling you right now, I am all in on the Lions this year. I'm going to wear that shirt loud and proud. I hope a bunch of you do as well. You join me on that. If the Lions aren't your team, if you're a Bills fan or a Bears fan or a Packers fan or whatever you are, hey, more power to you. Good luck to your team as well. But I am all in on the Lions this year. I would love to hear some comments on here, seeing what you guys and gals think about the Lions. Let's keep it positive. If you went to work every day, if you got in there and your so-called fans were booing you from the moment you walked on the field, how in the heck would that make you feel? If you went, no matter what if you're a car mechanic and you go in and your customer stood over you and booed at you the whole time, how in the heck would that make you feel? So I'm going to keep it positive this year. Try to send them all sorts of good energy, however that works. I don't know. Leroy Dowding, Super Bowl. That's right. At least try for it, man. At least try for it. All right. That's all I'm going to say on the Lions. We'll leave it at that. We'll see how they do next week, but I'm definitely on the bandwagon for them. Hugh Merrill says, is the meat done? He left your cures in the boat. Not sure you should get some more. Yeah, I can't say every time I'm out running meat rig, but I'm still running them from time to time. You're still gonna get bit on it. I have no doubt. But definitely some better presentations out there right now, other than just meat rigs. Mike F, yeah, I'm gonna do that, man. I'm gonna stay positive. Bill Dickens, yeah, they look good. Mental mistakes cost them. First game of the year, they'll figure it out. They got a good coach. They got good coaches, plural. They got some real good coaches. All right. Guys, gals, that's all I got. Again, check out those shirts. The links are down below. Just at the very minimum, if you'll go on there, check them out. Leave me some feedback. I sincerely think you're really going to like the the Pierhead fishing one, the Tippy Dam fishing one, and the Going Coho and the Detroit Lions one. But check them all out. Leave me some comments in next week's show. And I'd love to see, or hear rather, what you guys and gals think about those things. But yeah, September 11th, don't forget, take a moment to remember. Charters, like I said, $100 off to the end of the season. Giveaways, get in touch with me if you're one of those people from last week. And go out there and just have fun. Get after them. There's good fish out there. Let's get out of here. Go enjoy the rest of the day. You got better things to do than sit here and stare at me. You're all great. Don't forget that. And I will see all of you back next Thursday, 7 p.m.